welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, I welcome you. First things first, if you hear me a little bit sick, it's because I do have like a stuffy nose. It started just like 2 days ago. It started off with like a sore throat, and now I have like, that's gone, but I have like mocos. It's not the most pleasant, but it's definitely not the worst that I've been, so it's okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. So my voice is a little bit weird because of that reason, but anyways, I do have some exciting goodies that I'm going to be trying out today. I do have the Shiseido. I'm pretty sure it's Shiseido, but correct me if I'm wrong. I do have the Shiseido New Urban Environment SPF formulas, the sunscreens. I did get this from Influencer again. I'm just here to make a review on it. I kind of just already opened it up, and I do have the 2 formulas in here. So we're going to be trying both of these out today, and you can guarantee my honest review. We know with summer coming around, the importance of wearing sunscreen, and not just summer, guys. The sun is always out, including in the fall and winter. Like, you have to be wearing your sunscreen all the time. I personally am not the best at following that because I have just relied on my makeup for giving me my coverage for my SPF. But that's why I'm excited to try this out, because me, I don't know about you guys, but regular sunscreen, I'm okay with putting it on my body, but I've never liked the feeling of sunscreen on my face, like the regular sunscreens, you know what I mean? Like the ones we use for like the body and for like the pool and stuff. These, however, are, I know it's a good brand and I've heard good things about it, so I don't know, the reason I don't like the regular sunscreen is because it feels too thick on my face, and it feels like it's like clogging my pores. I don't know, I just don't like the feeling, you know? And if it is a good formula, if I do really enjoy it, I'm gonna be so super happy that I can have that extra layer of just protection under my makeup. Because I believe the makeup that I do have does have some SPF in it. Yeah, like my foundation has SPF 15, and then I have like other makeup products that help with that, but protect your skin, guys, okay? Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. So let me read a little bit that I have here on the card about these 2 formulas. So, New Urban Environment SPF formulas. Our most advanced sun care technology yet. The perfect sunscreen for everyday protection with added skincare benefits. Yay! So one is the Urban Environment Oil-Free Sunscreen SPF 42. It is oil-free. It is a mattifying lotion formula. It hydrates your skin. It doubles as a face primer. Yay, I'm excited for that. And it is available with or without mineral filters. Let me see, the one I got, okay, oil-free with hyaluronic acid. Okay, water resistant for 40 minutes. All right, so that one's this one right here. It's a little bit, they do look different. This is like the shorter one, the oil-free one. Let me open it up. And she looks like this. The size of this one is 30 milliliters. I don't know if there's like, I'm pretty sure there's bigger sizes. Yeah, I think so. And then the top, you just open it like this. And then you have this one. And then the next one in this taller little box, it's the Urban Environment Fresh Moisture Sunscreen SPF 42, a dewy, radiant, hydrating formula that maintains skin's moisture for 12 hours. So this is the mattifying one, the shorter one, and this is supposed to be the hydrating one. So it's like opposite. One leaves you matte, and this one leaves you dewy. So even the packaging is different. You can see this one is also, oh, this one's a little bit bigger. Maybe that's why it's different. Maybe this is the 50 milliliter one, and this one you just have the little cap on the bottom and you open it like that. So again, I don't know if it's because of the sizes that the packaging is different, or if it's the different formulas. So I don't know about that. I'll look it up later. What's interesting is that each formula, so both of these, the mattifying and the dewy one, it says each formula is infused with hyaluronic acid to deliver and attract and maintain moisture. It is fast absorbing, protects against harmful UVA, UVB rays and pollution, and it is free of oxybenzone and I am the worst at like reading these things. Oxybenzone and oxytinoxate. I'll show you a card. Ocean friendly and Hawaii compliant. That word I cannot say for the life of me, but there it is. Free of that and that. So enough of me talking about the products now, and I'm going to go ahead and just start applying. Let me do the mattifying one since I talked about it first. I'm going to do half and half. So mattifying, okay, ooh, it came out. Do we need to shake it? Probably. There's like a thing here, like, I didn't shake it. Do you hear that? Maybe I should have shaken it first. Let me just do that real quick. Okay. So it does have your typical like sunscreen smell, I guess. Like, you know how there's just like a certain scent that sunscreens do have. And I'm not complaining about it because I actually do enjoy the smell of sunscreen. It's the feeling that I don't like. And this one, so far so good. It is lightweight. Let's see, I'm trying to do just half of my face with this one. This is supposed to be the mattifying one. It does say mattifying. It did, when it's like more absorbed into the skin, you can see more of that matte. Because it was looking a little bit shiny when I was first applying it. But it feels good. So it doesn't feel heavy. I like that. Okay. We're off to a good start. I did tell you guys that it smelled like your typical sunscreen, but it has like a slight perfumey smell along with it too. Alright, next is the dewy one, the hydrating one. Let me just shake it in case this one needs. This one doesn't sound like the other one though, that's the thing, like, and it doesn't feel like it has the thing in it, so let's put on the other one. Ah, this one's a lot thicker. As a matter of fact, the other one was really runny. This one is not. Like the other one, I would have done this and it would have like fallen off immediately. Okay, so there I have both of the sunscreens applied already. I just had my regular moisturizer on before this. So we're just gonna let it kind of soak in and absorb completely into the skin, and then I'll go ahead and just apply the rest of my makeup as I usually would. I'm not going to add a primer today, maybe a setting spray. Yes, a setting spray because it's really early in the morning and I want this to last like all day. The sides do look just slightly different, and I don't know if you can tell on camera, but the side of the dewy one, it just looks like my regular skin, and the other side with the matte, it looks just the tiny bit, a little bit more matte than the other side. Of course, you do expect that because one says matte and the other one says dewy. But yeah, this one just looks like my regular skin. Oh, actually, you can kind of see that little dewiness poking through. And this one is definitely more matte. A little bit. There's like a slight difference, but that's what it looks like. Matte side and dewy side. I'll come back to you guys when my face and I am all ready. And I am back. So, real quickly, because I'm going to be wearing this all day, obviously, it is currently 8:52 a.m. and I just finished doing all of my makeup. Not too bad so far. There are two things I just want to mention. One, I did notice that before putting on my contour, bronzer, and blush, my face did look a lot paler than usual, but now it doesn't look too bad. I think it's pretty good at matching, you know, the rest of my body. But I did notice, I don't know if it was just me or if it was the sunscreen, but you know how some sunscreens can leave like a little like white cast after putting it on. I think that's what it was. It was like very slight, very slight, but still I did notice it on my face. It looked a little bit paler, but now I think after putting the rest of my makeup on, it looks pretty normal. So that was one thing. And then the second thing, on the matte side, right here, right underneath like my eye area and around my eye area, a little bit here too, it did look a little bit dry. My only explanation is the sunscreen, because that's the only thing I did different, and I didn't have it on this side, which is the dewy side. So I did see slightly over here, like, you know, like it just looked dry and like patchy kind of. Not so much now, I guess. Actually no, yeah, you can still kind of see the difference. I don't know, let me see. And I mean, usually you do have creasing anyways, regardless, that's just like normal, but you can definitely tell, I think, in my opinion, this side a lot more, like it looks more creasy and dry than this side. But that's basically all for the first initial like check-in, how it's looking like right now, and I'm pretty happy with it. I do feel the dewy side more because it's a little bit of a thicker formula, and I have blown my nose like already like 3 times after putting all my makeup, so you are going to see a little bit of wear and tear around my nose area for blowing my nose for that reason. So those are just my first observations, and we're going to see how the makeup will last throughout the day. Again, you did already see it's about to be 9 o'clock a.m. and I'm gonna check in a few hours to see how it looks. Time check, it is now 2:40. Oh, So it's been just over about 5.5 hours since my check-in when I finished all of my makeup. So I am very happy with how the sunscreen underneath the makeup has held up. Well, I should say how the makeup has held up over the sunscreen. It's weird to say, but I actually like how my makeup is looking. I like it more now than how I first initially put it on. That dry spot, let me just check. Like this side where I had the mattifying sunscreen, you guys saw that it was a little bit dry and it looked like just a lot creasy under here, but you can't really tell at this point. So I do like how the makeup has settled onto my skin and how it just held up. As for the matte versus the dewy side, I can't really tell the difference, and I guess that was kind of my bad because I did put on some highlight to, you know, just like my normal makeup. So I don't know if you can tell the difference of that, but the sunscreen is looking and feeling. It doesn't feel heavy. I actually almost forgot that I had it on because it doesn't feel like anything now. This side was feeling a little bit heavier than this side earlier, but now it's like I don't feel either one. So far so good. What was that? I am back for my final check-in, and okay, I'm not gonna make this too long. So basically this is what my makeup is looking like at the end of the day. It has been over 12 hours, 12 and a half to be exact. It is 9:30 currently, and so you can obviously see it's been a really rough time for this area of my face because I've just been blowing my nose a lot. Just ignore that, please. But okay, I do have to say I am overall pleased. I am going to continue using these because I was actually very happy and surprised with how the sunscreens looked and felt, because that's important. The reason why I don't like to use sunscreen on my face, or why I hardly wear sunscreen on my face, is because of that reason. It makes me just feel oily, greasy, and I hate that for my face. I'm already oily as it is. I don't need to add more oil to my face or like greasiness feel. I hate that sensation. So honestly, I was afraid of that, especially for the dewy one that says it's like a luminous finish, dewy finish. I don't know, that one, the hydrating one. I was afraid of this one for that reason. I thought it was gonna leave me feeling greasy, oily. Honestly, none of that. So I'm really happy for that. And the mattifying one, oh, I was barely reading on the back of the bottle. It does say shake until you hear the ball inside, then shake thoroughly before use. So that little thing, yes, you're supposed to shake it. This one, you don't shake. Different formula, so that's that. I do like how my makeup sat on top of the sunscreen. I had no problems with that, just that little bit of creasiness and dry area around here for the matte one. But throughout the day, around the 5-hour mark, you guys saw that I was checking in and it didn't look like that, or as much as it did in the morning. So I did like how my makeup wore throughout the day. It actually looked better throughout the day than it did when I initially put it on, if that makes any sense. I didn't see any like moving around in my makeup. I recommend, if you're like me and you don't like the greasy, oily feeling on your face that most sunscreens leave, check this one out, because if I liked it, I think you guys are gonna like it too. And I did mention earlier that some of my makeup products do have SPF in it, some SPF in it, not enough though. I can't stress this enough, and I know you probably have heard this before. I need to get better at that, and that's why I'm so happy to have these now, because we all know that it's very important to protect your skin. You can prevent those early signs of skin aging because of the sun, you know, sunspots and all of that. Also, it helps to prevent skin cancer, so wearing sunscreen is very important, and you don't want your makeup products to replace an actual sunscreen. So that's what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna have to see and play around with which one I like more though, either the matte one or the hydrating one, because they were both good, but I need to see which one I like more. Because now let's go on to pricing, if you guys are interested. So the Shiseido mattifying one, it is water resistant for 40 minutes. This one that I have, the 30 milliliters one, the one where I found it, it retails for $35. So this one right here, $35. I did find it in another size, 50 milliliters, and that one's for $48. For the other one, the Fresh Moisture one, I just found it in this size, and it is 50 milliliters, and it retails for $38, and that's this Fresh Moisture. That is pretty much it, all that I have to say. I am very happy with it. Didn't leave me greasy. Look at my makeup, guys. Like, this to me is like really good for the end of the day, especially that I've been out doing stuff all day. My makeup still looks intact for the most part. It didn't move around, it didn't feel greasy, it didn't leave me oily or feeling oily. If you guys did enjoy this video, then please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you're not yet, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!